Today on Softball 360, we'll preview the 2009 Long Haul Bombers Stadium Power Tour as we take in some quality time at spring training, meet the players on a team whose job description is to blast homers out of the park.
Just going out there and hopefully put on a good show for all the fans is what we're there for.
It's tournament time for the Mikan Championship Series, and we'll showcase a classic. It's the 30th year for softball fun at Corky's Early Bird. Discover how the game of softball and Corky himself have changed over 3 decades.
Make this tournament what it is today.
Superfan Sven is on deck. Today, Sven shares some humorous ways to keep your glove in shape.
Yes, rub it right on in.
And hang on as we showcase the fast-paced fun of fast-pitch softball. Those stories, and we'll listen in to some softball chatter.
Right over the fence. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Welcome to Softball 360. I'm your host, Natalie Kane, hanging out at a local softball park watching the game that we all love. Now, softball is a part of the fabric of America. Family and friends gather from near and far to partake in a little friendly competition. And part of the charm of the game is all of that softball chatter.
Come on, Bunna. Swing right now. You're going out, kid. What are you saying out?
No batter, no batter, no batter. I hate it when they tell me we want a pitcher, not a belly itcher.
Swing batter, swing batter, swing batter, swing!
All right, we'll have more of that softball chatter later on in the show, but right now it's time for you to meet the 2009 Long Haul Bombers. Now, we caught up with them during spring training camp as they prepare for this season the only way they know how, Bomber style.
You've got 8 men in the whole United States, and they're all elite ball players in the world.
You got to take it to a new level, beat these guys.
Just going out there and hopefully put on a good show for all the fans is what we're there for.
Everybody is good friends, but we're all going out there to beat each other. That's the main thing. We all want to win.
We're going to come out with our guns loaded like we do every year, have fun, put on a show for the fans like everybody wants to see, and cut up for the camera and see what happens.
It's going to be a super year.
It's time once again for the 8 best hitters in slow pitch softball to line up for the Long Haul Bombers Stadium Power Tour.
Brett Helmer with Easton Sports.
Name's J.D. Jenner.
I'm B.J. Folk. I'll be hitting the Long Haul Bombers.
My name's J.C. Phelps, sponsored by Louisville Slugger.
Brian Wegman.
Hello, I'm Jeff Hall from Gastonia, North Carolina.
Gino Buck here. This year I'm hitting for Mikan on the Long Haul Bomber Tour.
My name is Denny Crine. I'm swinging for Mikan.
Each team is battling for the Manufacturers Cup with an added incentive for the best individual performance at the year's final. At spring training in Cocoa Beach, Florida, the players gathered to meet for the first time this season and welcome newcomers J.C. Phelps and J.D. Jenner.
Being the first year, going to have to kind of prove ourselves, but I believe we can get out there and do that.
We both played on elite level for a long time in competitive ball, but this is the first year that TPS has gotten involved in the Bombers.
These guys have been up here at the level for years, and I don't think it's going to be a big deal for them. They're probably going to come out and perform pretty well.
Yeah, it's a little scary because JC will hit it as far as anybody in the country, so he'll put on a great show. But then you have JD, which is Mr. Consistent. That could be a serious threat between those two, no doubt about it.
Everyone took the opportunity to knock a little rust off after a winter spent trying to stay in shape.
My whole thing in the off season is just weightlifting and a lot of racquetball.
I just took a lot of swings.
I'm always in the gym, enjoy lifting, and always have, and hopefully always will.
No, the hair is just, I cut it off. This year I always come with something different, and I cut my hair this year, spiked it up a little bit in the front, lost about 33, 35 pounds.
Team Mikan is coming into the 2009 season with the most pressure. They're looking to repeat the success of last year.
We were the rookies, and I think everybody took us for granted. We came out and won the manufacturer's title, and I was lucky enough to win the individual title.
There was a lot of talk at spring training.
We'll be spanking Easton every event.
That's BJ. BJ and Hall, we let them two talk.
I'm just going after Wegman.
And they want to finish in 3rd or 4th or wherever they finish.
Actually, I'm not going after Wegman. I'm going after Denny Crine, the rookie coming here and won. So actually, we got to get rid of him. So I'm going after Denny.
BJ and Halsey did a lot of talking last year. Didn't get them much.
That's all I'm after.
They usually just talk to hear themselves.
But the season will be decided on the field. To find out where you can see the Bombers live and in person, visit softball360.com for the Stadium Power Tour schedule.
Those are your long-haul Bombers. Be sure to follow them all season long on their Stadium Power Tour. Some of the early highlights include the opener at Dolphin Stadium in Miami, Florida. Then the Bombers take off on a West Coast swing, starting in San Francisco at AT&T Park, followed by a trip to Petco Park in San Diego and a rematch with the Western Metal Supply Building. For a complete Bombers schedule and for scoring, check out our website at softball360.com. And now it's time for our hitting tip from Tanel 360.
Hi, my name is Denny Crine. I'm with Mike in Sports. Today we're going to talk about hip rotation. When I swing, a lot of times my swing looks nice and easy, like I'm putting no effort into it, but yet I get distance on the ball. One of the biggest reasons for that is my hip rotation, creating torque, creating power with my lower body. While I'm swinging, as I'm going forward, my hips are going to rotate first. It's going to rotate on the backside up onto my back toe. So hip rotation first, trying to keep my shoulders square with the pitcher. When I get to where I can't rotate any further without my shoulders following, then my upper body's going to go and create torque, create bat speed, create the power, hopefully driving the ball as far as I can.
Still ahead. Sure, he's big, but could he hit a pitch from Jenny Finch? It's Beauty and the Beast in the world of fast-pitch softball. Why is this woman so passionate about softball? Rhonda shares her love of the game and a tournament named in her honor. Check out Rhonda's one-of-a-kind tournament in Sioux City.
Are you cheating me?
It's time for a trip in the Softball 360 time machine as we look back at 30 years of fun at Corky's Early Bird. And Professor Sven? Find out what the superfan has discovered when we return. Softball 360 is brought to you by Easton Sports. There is a difference. The difference is Easton. Louisville Slugger. The teams at the top. Swing Louisville Slugger TPS. Mike in Sports. Elite equipment for the elite player. And by Worth Sports. Performance through technology.
That was a good hit.